All right, so I am so excited to begin this week. Again, we're going to work on personal narratives still, but today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk about editing inside your personal narrative. All right, so there are many things that you guys know by heart. You know your addition facts, maybe you know your phone number, maybe the stats to your favorite football player, the Pledge of Allegiance, maybe your best friend's email address, the words of a favorite song, and so many other mores. All right, but some things we might not know are words that are hard for us to write. We don't know all the time. So today I want to teach you that you don't have to wait until you're finished with your writing to ask, am I correctly spelling the words I know by heart? Because you want people to read your writing. You take an extra second to think, wait, I know that word. And then you spell the word correctly by thinking about how the word looks. All right, so that's one thing I'm going to add into my goals. So I'm going to take a second to spell correctly the words I almost know by heart. So the thing is, I can't teach you how to do this in one lesson. That's why we have time outside in our reading small groups and when we start our word work online. So today's mini lesson can't really have any sort of a teaching section in it because you know what words you know and what words you still need to learn. And there's no one list of words or way to remember spelling that works for most writers. You need to invent your list of words to work on and your own ways to work on your spelling. What I can do is tell you that every writer in the whole world has a list of errors that we remind ourselves to avoid and a list of to-dos as well. Famous writers probably don't have to worry about how to spell because that has become a bit of a habit for them. But they have a list of things to remember and ways to remember those things. As a writer, you aren't just the author of your writing, you are also the author of your life. And as a part of that, you need to author plans that will work for yourself. Do you want to tie yarn around your finger so you remember that when has an H in it? To make a tent-sized word wall and prop it up beside you as you write? Do you want to come up with little sayings that will help you with tricky words? Like said has to be spelled with an A, not an E, because I say, I said. Or like when there is a place, there has here inside of it, or lonely has one inside of it. So those are some strategies. So today I want to show you what I want you to write in your daily writing journal. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so you're going to go to your portal, go to your Google Drive, search for your daily writing journal. And as you can see in my Google Drive, I have all of your guys' daily writing journals. And if you haven't shared it with me, then I'm not getting your writing work, which means for 2 weeks now, you haven't gotten a writing grade. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my writing journal. And then I'm going to scroll down to where I ended last time. All right, and so today's date is 8, the last 8, 8/31/2020. And I'm going to unhighlight that. All right, so what I'm going to do is add a list my list of strategies that help me remember the spelling of a word. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you guys to take couple of minutes to go ahead and try and figure out what are some strategies that you use. So for me, I know that friend ends with N, and that's how I remember that the I goes before the E. Okay, and so then I'm going to list all the different strategies I know, and it doesn't have to be something fun like that. It could just be a way that you remember how to spell a word that was once hard for you to spell. So I'm going to ask you to do that for 5 minutes. Okay, so if you have any questions, remember you can come on my office hours or you can message me on Canvas.